point, it has failed 4 times.
It's really gutting me up that it's not working.
And I'm thinking I'm completely prepared to give it up. Hi Aaron, how's your lap chop doing?
Oh man, Chef, it's not happening, man.
It's not happening?
It's supposed to be a crispy, almost like a twill.
It's smelling right.
Yes, thank you, Chef. Now this guy just have to work, man. It's the last one I have.
Take the oil out, seriously.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
take the oil out. Turn the heat very quickly up. Okay, just flip it. Keep on flipping it.
I'm just gonna turn the heat up.
Yeah, and flip it, yeah. Okay?
Thank you, Chef.
Good luck. Alright guys, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to finish up.
You eat with your senses, your taste bud, your eyes. So I'm trying to dolly it up a bit.
Alright guys, your final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, hands up. Step away from your benches. Well done, guys, well done.
Congratulations, guys. You've just cooked dishes that let us share in the connection you have with those people in the photos. So today we're only going to taste the 6 dishes that are the hits and the misses. So when I call your name, please bring your dish forward. Diana?
Is this for real? They're calling out my name? I'm so over the moon. This is your moment. Let them fall in love with it. Just enjoy the dish I'm presenting to you right now. Today I've made what I call the bai chicken, and you're going to have that with the butter naan.
Are you comfortable with naan?
I wanted to present something better to you actually.
Nonetheless, it looks pretty good.
Shall we dig in, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, it's horrible. I really hate it.
I've got to try it one more time. I'm not very sure what it is.
Oh man, it's fantastic.
It's really good.
I love it. The naan is great. For that short amount of time, you've been able to bring in so much flavor. You've used your spices really well. It's got a good amount of heat, you know, it's sweetness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Notice I have nothing to say.
Thank you very much. Glad that you enjoyed it.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Jen.
I'm quite worried about my dish as I felt that it wasn't perfect. So I've made a Hainanese soy sauce chicken rice today.
Is this close to what mom and dad would expect of you?
It wasn't up to my dad's standard, that's
Ooh.
of course. But I tried to emulate the same flavor using what is in the pantry.
All right.
Shall we taste?
Yeah. Why were you so afraid to use fat? Because you can't taste any fat in the rice.
Okay.
That's what makes chicken rice. Rendering of chicken fats.
To her credit, the chicken was done perfectly. You know, all the nuances of the spices, the aromatics, all were there.
Yeah.
You got the chicken right. The chili's there. The rice is not there.
That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Jane, thank you.
Thank you.
The next dish we would like to taste belongs to Sonia. Tell us about the dish.
So what I've actually made is a Turkish egg served on hung curd and coriander and coconut chutney, and served it with a paratha.
Turkish-Indian fusion.
I've also garnished it with sumac. I primarily used it also as a salting ingredient instead of just using traditional salt.
I felt like the whole thing came together pretty well, but I think you could have reduced the reliance on sumac and actually put more salt into your chutney.
You know, apart from the salt and maybe the egg, if you wanted a soft boiled egg, that would have made it all really nice and creamy. those elements, if you did it right, this would have been a superb dish. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Not having salt is something that is not forgivable. So I'm going to be going forward very, very careful about that.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sharon.
I'm feeling a bit emotional because when they eat the dish, they will feel the love that my mom would have cooked for me when I was young.
Sharon, what have you made for us today?
Today I made coconut with pineapple curry with fragrant herb rice.
So is this something Mom cooked before?
The rice is my own twist, but the curry is my mom's.
Okay.
I cannot wait. Sorry guys, I cannot wait. I'm waiting for it. Let's eat it with our hands.
This is going to be a first in MasterChef, right?
Now look at you guys eating it, enjoying it. I think my mom will be very, very happy.
For a stewed dish, it usually takes a very long time to get a round flavor. And I'm very surprised and proud of you for having achieved that in a short time. I think that in itself, I would sit there and eat that all day long. Because you've got so much little pops coming from every ingredient in there. The laksa leaf, the dried shrimp.
Speechless?
Thank you so much.
It's beautiful cooking, and I think you channeled Mom to the T today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for feeding us, Mom.
Okay, the next person we like to call is Vidya. What have you got for us here, Vidya?
So I have a very traditional Indian lunch that my grandmother would cook for us. It's a mutton meatball curry with cabbage stew and carrot with coconut that has been sauteed.
I use a lot of spices in my cooking. My dad's Indian. The one thing people get wrong most of the time is they temper their spices wrongly. There's a certain bitterness that comes from burning your spices, and then it penetrates the entire dish. You know, it's such a shame because that mutton meatball, it's divine, but the sauce, it's bitter. All you taste is the burnt spices. Thank you, Vidya.
Thank you. I'm going out. I'm going home today. It was a big mistake. I face the consequences. I should have restarted it, but didn't.
Last of all, we'd like to taste the dish by Aaron.
I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because I'm not so sure if they are going to like my taste, you know, and it's quite scary. I've made for you a very humble ro fan, which is basically just a braised pork belly with a sous vide egg and a lap cheong. I wanted to make it a twirl, but it didn't really work out, so it's like a biscuit now. And yeah, that was one of the favorite dishes.
It's okay. We'll taste, shall we,
taste
gentlemen?
it. Yeah.
I heard that.
Just brings me back. Thank you, sir.
The egg is a really clever finish. That pork, so controlled, so balanced with your flavors. It's a brilliant dish, dude. I can't help it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
I think this is really Aaron at his best because you showed us something new with the black shell cracker, which we all think is like crispy bakwa.
Yeah,
And I think that's so inspired.
it is.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So we tasted some amazing dishes. We tasted some surprisingly not so amazing dishes. So I'm going to talk about the best dish we tried. It was creative, and the key element was it managed to really channel the love, emotion you had in that picture into your dish. And that person is Aaron.
Oh my god, I can't believe I won the first challenge. This is insane, and I'm just so happy and stoked that this lap cheong cracker idea paid off so well.
Aaron, I don't think you're one of those guys to ever do anything straightforward. We're starting to see that 2 challenges
Trying
in.
not to, actually.
Don't be funky for the sake of being funky, but we love when you put little twists on your dish. So very well done. Thank you, chef.
Thanks, Aaron. This is my not so favorite part. There's a best dish, there's always got to be a worst dish. It was the fundamental that let this dish down. The dish belongs to Vidya. Vidya, please come forward.
I don't want to go home, of course not, but I'm going to go back home and master my Indian cooking. This is what I love to do.
I think you have it in your head what you wanted to do, but you were doing too many.
And you know what? Those meatballs, your grandma would be so proud of you. She really would. Get the fundamentals right, could have been a top dish. Okay? So we've decided, thanks to grandma, you deserve a second chance. Okay? You're not going home today.
Wow, oh my gosh, I've been given a second chance. Thank my grandmother.
But there's always a but. There will be a penalty for you, and it will be in the next challenge.
I'm very anxious for what the penalty is. I mean, given that I'm already the worst so far, and then I have a penalty also. So it's going to be a real challenge.
All right, everyone, go home, get some sleep. Your MasterChef journey has only just begun. Good night, everyone.
I'm really disappointed that I didn't make the top 3 today.